Welcome back to the Realist Reviews. Today's review is focused on 2022 movie entitled The Last Survivors. And the official synopsis of this movie is: a father and son who have been living off grid for 20 years encounter an outsider who threatens to destroy the utopia they've built. And before I give out my review, please like and subscribe and comment and tell me what I should review next. I would say the first things that I liked about this movie were the performances, as I felt like all of the actors that were involved in this movie, to me, they all gave out a good performance when it came with their characters. Drew Van Acker, Alicia Silverstone, Stephen Moyer as Jake, Henrietta, and Troy, they were all the main characters of this movie, as Jake and Troy are basically father and son. And once Henrietta's character comes into the picture, that is when things start to unravel. Shocking stuff gets exposed into the public, and just an all-out crazy situation being forced into the light. But all of them, to me, gave out a fine performance. Nothing crazy or extremely over the top. That's how I saw it. I would say when it comes with the violence, the action scenes of this movie, yeah, you can say that there was quite a few different violence in this movie, a few different violent scenes with some people getting killed, some people getting really messed up and everything. But I felt like the violence and the action when it came with this movie, it was nothing over the top or extremely graphic when you look at it. And honestly, it's fine. The story itself, the story to me was just all right, as it starts off a little bit promising and interesting as father and son living off the grid for over 20 years due to World War III happening and everything. But then once the story continues and more characters get introduced, that is when some things get exposed into the light, as this movie definitely does have a certain plot twist that it's just, to me, I was surprised by it, but it does make a little bit of sense because I just had my suspicions of just some things happening, as in why some things were like when it came with the movie. And we had a plot twist that was revealed and everything. It was somewhat the best part of this movie, to say the least. But I would say the first things that I did not like about this movie was that, honestly, it was quite predictable. Once that plot twist was revealed and everything, like, there was parts of it that was just predictable. Like, you just knew what was going to happen. And honestly, it is what it is, kind of disappointing. And my thoughts on the ending is that hopefully this character can have some sort of life after what's happened to him and just live with the family that he may have. I don't know what else to say about it. But out of all, Last Survivors is not bad of a movie, but at the same time, it is definitely not the best that I've seen of all time. Like, there is some problems with this movie, but out of all, it's just okay of a movie. And how I would rate Last Survivors out of 5 stars, I would probably rate Last Survivors maybe 2.5 stars out of 5. So thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.